So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to today's video. I know we didn't put a video out yesterday either. I'm still unpacking, folks, so you know, you gotta bear with me here, but I do plan on streaming tomorrow, right? So Friday we're gonna be back streaming. We'll get the old wine going this time around. I've got a couple of bottles, to be honest. And then I plan to sit down on the weekend and then record Master League, Dream Team, and finally get back to some actual gameplay. But folks, we do have some news today, folks. They've changed the color scheme a little bit. That's right. We're going to be looking at the game in a second, or after I've shown you the updates of what's going on. And they've actually dumbed down the ridiculous blue. It does look a lot better. It's still got the crazy yellow, but we've annoyed Konami enough that they've listened to us somewhat. So yeah, we're going to go over that in just a second. So let's go over the latest news. So there's a whole bunch of things here. Some of them aren't really relevant, but we're just going to bash through them very, very quickly. I want to keep the content going, of course. And as I said, I just haven't had time to actually record gameplay. Anyway, the first piece of news is the gameplay survey. They are going to be whipping this out in other languages other than Japanese in July. So there we go. And then if you check the website, waste of time because it just takes you back to the homepage. Don't understand it. But there it is. There is going to be a gameplay survey heading your way in July. And then we'll go over that and, well, leave our feedback. Next up, we've got the Efootball League promotion rewards issue. So they have apologized, as they love to do. They've sent 5,000 GP to all users. Have you ever seen a game send you so much like rewards for apologizing? Literally every time I log in, there's a reward for apologies. So I'm sorry, here's another 50,000 GP. I mean, that's why everyone in this game is going to have stacked teams, because Konami are just giving us GP. But they're not giving us coins, which ultimately is the best players. So, yeah, I don't really know what I was reading here. But either way, they've fixed the issue and they've given us more free stuff. Can't really complain about that. So, the new update itself, version 1.1.1 is now available. Now, this is on the iOS and Android. There's a lot more things to actually cover. So some general fixes apply to mitigate or eliminate bugs shown below. Players' club affiliation may be displayed erroneously. Oh, we're back with the erroneous stuff. In match, players who are not registered in the starting lineup may start. Well, that was a bit of a worry there, isn't it? What's the point of having subs then? When cursor change controls is set to double tap and flick, the cursor will not change after double tapping. So that's been addressed. An unavailable configuration, second free kick taker, is configurable under game plan. After substituting players from game plan mid-match, player roles can no longer be configured. When changing the position of the dash button for classic controls, both the attacking and defending button configurations are also be changed. That didn't sound like good wording. When using certain camera settings, the camera may zoom in on unrelated areas during goal celebrations. Shoulder charge and pass and run, crossover, are not included in the command list. After playing the clearing the ball command tutorial, distorted yellow lines are displayed in the penalty box of the home side in other tutorials. All right, what else do we have? Anything relevant? And just a bunch of changes. I'm not going to go through all of them because, honestly, I haven't even tried the mobile version out yet, folks, but you can read them right now if you would like. But I will try out the mobile version. That is on my to-do list. Now, there's also things down here like this. I checked on the PC version, and the game mode is still 10 minutes if you do a trial match, so that hasn't changed. But on here it does say change the match length in certain game modes from 10 minutes to 6 minutes. I wonder if they mean online, because it is a phone, right? And a mobile game, I don't know, maybe people don't want to play a match for 10 minutes on mobile. But how would that work? You can't play against other people. I don't even know. But anyway, there's the confirmation. All right, lovely jubbly. Let's move on. So this is for the PS5, PS4, and all those funnily funs. A new update file is now available, and there really isn't much to talk about because all they've said is the application may crash due to an error, which they've fixed, and during a match, the display may become distorted on the bottom and the right-hand side of the screen. And then the global improvements, there it is. Change the coloring of the main menu or the menu screen, in-match props, and the replay transition animations. I would like to think that we have been a part of this together, and we've got Konami to finally dumb down. It's not this blue. I'm going to show you that afterwards. Moving on. Update 2, game crashes under certain circumstances. So moreover, we have sent all users who had signed one or more players from club selection, Chelsea B, 30,000 GP as a token of apology. There it is again. Konami love to apologize. They must be married. That's all you do when you're married, folks. You apologize. All right, we are currently investigating the issue. As the investigation continues, we'll be temporarily removing the shimmering effect on the player cards of all trending and featured players signed after today. This also includes players signed from club selection Chelsea B. Some sort of an error making the cards shimmer. The shimmering effect will be restored once the player image data issue is fixed. We apologize for the inconvenience. Well, they'll probably give us more GP, folks, so there we go. We've confirmed a player image display issue regarding players from club selection Chelsea B. As a result, we have implemented changes to the max level card designs of these players during the 13th of maintenance time. And then a bunch of other stuff. And then also we've noticed an issue where the game crashes under these, entering some menus during some match situations. Beautiful. All right, moving on. Updated player data for Chelsea B. Gotta love the Chelsea B. So, I think this is pretty much what we're talking about before. They've given another 5,000 GP and they're trying to fix a few things. And other than that, folks, there isn't really a ton of stuff going on. See the following issues recently confirmed by the dev team. Yeah, it's really just them fixing issues, like player contract period is erroneously displayed after matching with an opponent via diddly ding dang, and then on some devices, players from substitutes and reserves cannot be switched. There is a workaround. Be sure to initiate all substitutes from the starting lineup. This should see the players being switched correctly. So there's the way to fix it, folks. All right, moving on. Another known issue, basically the same thing. And then they are now bringing back or introducing Player of the Month, folks, and Player of the Week. That's right, starting from Season 2, Player of the Month and Players of the Week. Special player lists will be available. You can sign players from POTM and POTW using nominating contracts. Don't miss out on these amazing talents. Remember, those are the little contracts that you can use. Just that little round thing. You can have 1, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, etc. And there is the schedule from the 16th of June to the 14th of July. You've got the J-League, and then from the 16th to the 23rd of June, you've got the National, and then you've got the J-League Division 1 running from July to August. Alrighty. And then there's also the football points. If you guys have not done this yet, you will need to go and basically link your Konami ID. I did do this yesterday. I may show you real quickly, actually, if you don't know how to do it. And then I also did it on mobile as well to try and link things up. And there we go. We also have premium objective display issues. We've confirmed a current issue for premium objectives, specifically when checking the stats of individual players under available players. Their team playstyle proficiency levels are not displayed. And there we go. Brilliant. Okay, so now let's go over to the game, folks. Let's switch it up. Here we go. Are you ready for this? Bosh. So we're going to go into the game. And as you can see, yes, they have dumbed down the blue. It is no way near the same as before. And it makes the wording stand out a lot more. I'm still not a big fan of the yellow, don't get me wrong, but still, it's far, far better than what it was. Now, if you real quickly want to do the whole Konami ID, go down to support and then go to link Konami ID. It's going to pop up with a QR code. Get your phone out, or actually, this one's just going to pop into it. You're not even going to see this now. Now, it also looks far better, folks, because I wanted to have a quick look and see, okay, is it just the menus that it looks like this? If we do go to a trial match, when you're picking the teams, it looks exactly the same blue behind it. But when you actually get to the game plan now, which we will in just a second. And by the way, as you can see now, the time hasn't changed. So they haven't got rid of the 10 minutes to 6 minutes, which would have annoyed everyone. You can still play 10-minute matches and 5-minute matches. There we go. There's no new balls. You still got one ball. I don't understand why there's no more balls, but they've decided to not give us any balls. And then you've got these stadiums as well that you can choose from. So let's go ahead and just go forward. See the lads coming through. Forget it. Forget it. Don't worry about them. We've seen it time and time again. But as we now go through to the pre-match screen, you are going to see, as you can see on the left-hand side, it's a lot less vibrant with the blue. And if you go into the game plan, I mean, that does look, I mean, it's still a little bit of a mess. I'm not going to lie. It could be done better, but I'm not going to complain, even though I just did. But you know what I'm saying. It does look far better now with the less blueness, because you can see the players' names. You can see the players themselves a lot better. When you go to the tactics and you kind of change the formations, it just looks far better. You know? Simple as that. Let's have a look actually real quickly in a match. I want to see, because I haven't actually played PES, or this isn't PES, is it? I haven't played eFootball, folks, in weeks. So if I stream tomorrow, which I plan on doing, it's probably going to be very, very rusty. So here is the intro for you. Still got the pink. Just get rid of the pink, Konami. I don't understand the need for speed. No, I love Need for Speed games. Used to be good, but they've kind of, you know, shimmered off a little bit. But yeah, I don't understand the need for the pink stuff behind the names. I'm going to let this run through real quick, just so we can have a look at the introduction of the players, because I'm sure it will now look far better than it did. It won't actually be recording any game audio because I've muted it. But there we have it. As you can see, it just, I mean, the yellow, yes, I don't understand the yellow and pink. I don't know where Konami got that from. But at least they've listened to a point and they have eradicated this crazy blueness. So as you can see, there you go. It looks good. And then when you get into the game itself, you can see the everything. Everything's just been dumbed down. Even the scoreboard itself. Blimey, this feels weird. I haven't played eFootball in the longest time. All right, anyway, maybe get quick goal. Nah, not going to happen. And there's the menu as well. So there we have it, folks. That is all the news, and the biggest news is the color change. Can he believe it? But we'll be back tomorrow to stream, and next week, I promise, Master League will be back, Dream Team will be back, I'll officially be back, and we'll get back to the fun stuff. Sounds good? Alrighty. Till next time, subscribe for more, and take care.